So these are all of our items that will be releasing on Friday, March 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time.
It was just a misunderstanding. You waited in the rain for hours.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be closing out Paycheck 3 and setting up Paycheck 4. And at the end of this video, I am going to go over some new products to you all. We are having a new minimal release on March 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time on the website, as well as the products will be listed on Etsy. So don't forget to stay tuned if you want to see all of our new black and white items that are coming to the shop. If you enjoy these kind of videos, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you are a returning viewer, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment down below. How has March been for you? How are your financial goals coming along for this month? And let's get started. So this past week, I had to pay 2 bills, my car insurance as well as my Wi-Fi. I went to a women's fellowship at my church. My Apple subscription bill also came out. I am 1 month ahead on bills, so all of my March bills are already taken care of and that money is in the bank. So I'm currently pulling funds from my paychecks for April's bills. Today, I am going to pull rent and utilities for May. So we're gonna get a little bit ahead. I'm not gonna do too much. I don't wanna get too far ahead because I don't wanna confuse myself, but we're just gonna keep it right there. Today, I have a lash appointment, actually in like an hour from now because today is Saturday. You all are seeing this video probably Monday night. So this should be my last lash bill. I am canceling my membership for lashes. I am going to try to explore doing my lashes myself, just because it doesn't financially make sense to me. And I'm at a place in my life right now where if things don't make sense financially, I'm not going to keep doing them just out of habit or just because I want to. That money could go towards something else. So for this upcoming week, I have a hair appointment on Thursday, and that is just to get my ends trimmed. And then I have my electricity bill due, which is more than $180. It's actually $224. I will be out of town next weekend. I'm leaving on Friday. I'll be back Sunday. And that's going to conclude the month for me. Also, this Friday will be our giveaway. And so I am doing a video for you all before I go out of town. So I will explain the giveaway in next week's video. So be sure to come back if you want to participate in the giveaway. I forgot I had a hair appointment sticker up here waiting for me and I used another one. So I'm going to peel this one off and put it back on my sticker sheet. Don't forget to pick up your April kits if you have not. The month is fastly approaching. And we have our May kits also available. So looking at my monthly budget page, car insurance came in at $108.75. The budget was $109. Wi-Fi came in at $95.16. The budget was $100. So I may drop the Wi-Fi budget to like $96 or $97 just to be closer to the actual amount. Apple subscriptions came out at $12.67. The budget was $13, and then electricity is going to come out. It's like $223 and some change. I have to get it, and so we'll be over budget in electricity. Down here, so far, I don't have anything else to update for this past week, but this upcoming week, I'm going to update lashes down here and put my total amount for that, and then I'm going to scratch out massage, allocate this area for my hair appointment. So for our week this week, the fixed expenses that came out of the bills money were car insurance and Wi-Fi. I budgeted $209 for these bills and the actual came out to $203.91. My variable expenses, which are also my cash envelopes, they're completely gone. Sinking funds and saving challenge got exactly that. Same with the 1 month ahead binder. I am putting my rollover money from my wallet in my 1 month ahead binder instead of my saving challenges, but whatever money is left over is money from the previous week, so it's still not coming out of this paycheck. So there was that. And then nothing was budgeted for extra expenses, and then I had this Olive Garden unexpected expense of $65.81. So let's add this up. So we budgeted $639.81 for our expenses for the week, and we came in at $634.72. So $634.72. I decided to leave this up here blank because I don't show my income in the videos and I don't want people to get confused. And so I just decided to leave it blank. And so let's go 639.81 minus 634.72. So we are in the green, $5.09. So 509, and I believe it all came from the bills. So 209 minus 203.91 is 509. And so this extra money is just going to stay in my bill account as a buffer for when I have bills that are more than what I budgeted. Okay, so for this week, the bills that will be coming out will be electricity and my Apple subscriptions, which already came out. And the budget for these two was $193, and I know I will be over budget because of the electricity bill. Variable expenses this week will get $311. Sinking funds and saving challenges will get $127. My 1 month ahead binder will get $75, and no extra expenses and nothing unbudgeted. Actually, I did have an extra expense. So actually for unbudgeted, guys, electricity, because my electricity bill is more than what I budgeted for. So that's going to be $44. And then for my hair appointments, I did have to pay a deposit online of like $2.35. It's not that much. I'm going to go ahead and add that $2.35 to this $311 because the $311 is including my beauty services for this week. So for variable, we'll go $313.35, and I'm doing exact change because I already paid that $2.35 to secure my appointment. The remaining money is going to be due at my appointment. I'm going to pay that in cash. So in my cash wallet today, I'm going to put money in my beauty envelope for lashes and for my hair appointment, because when I get to those actual appointments, I'm paying the people with cash. But I forgot about that $235 that came out, and that needs to be included in my beauty. So let's go ahead and add this column up. So the amount that I'm budgeting for to spend this week is $752.35. 752.35. So moving on to the weekly check-in. Again, everything is gone. Wait, 10, 35, 75, 30, 0, 10, and 0. So now I'm going to subtract this column from this column to see what I have remaining for the last week of this month. Okay, so this week's spending, I only have $3 left in the budget, so I'm not gonna give myself anything for spending. Not even sure how that happened, but here we are. Gas is going to get $25, and I think in April I'm gonna go up on my gas budget, not for the gas, but for the car washes. Y'all, the pollen is ridiculous. You wash your car and 2 days later it's dirty again. So I may have to go up in April. Groceries will get $75. Eating out will get $30. Meds will get $20. I thought I wasn't going to use the rest of my meds money this month, but my allergies have kind of been really acting up with all this pollen. And beauty is going to get a total of $153.35. So $151 is what I'm going to spend in cash for lashes and hair, and then the $235 came out from my hair deposit. Okay, y'all, so for today, I'm just going to put quotation marks, meaning that it's the same. I am going to be adding $130 in my cash savings, which include my 1 month ahead binder and my saving challenges. So 1138 plus 130 is 1268. So again, I'm trying to get to $2,500 saved in cash. Okay, friends, so let's go ahead and count the money before we get started. And if you guys hear a bark in the background, I am puppy sitting my parents' new puppy. He's going home today, so please just disregard any barks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 100, 51, 150, 20, 40, 50, 81, 20, 40, 50, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 57, 80, and 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. So we have 1706, and that is what I took out of the bank this morning. Okay, so the wallet is empty. Like I told you guys, I did have like $23 left in the wallet that I thought I was going to be able to use and put towards some rollover, but I went to a church service and decided to give it an offering. Well, I think it is my only financial goal for this month, was just to give more. So I completely forgot about the offering. I do my offering and tithes and stuff online, so sometimes when I'm in the physical service, I forget about bringing an offering. So I did, like I said, I had about $23 left in my wallet, and I was like, oh, I'll give the 3. And then I was like, well, no, I'm gonna give 20. And then I just was like, I'm gonna give it all. Like, you can't outgive God. You can't be God giving. He always brings it back to you in some way or another. So I just gave it all. But I felt good about it. It brought a lot of joy to my heart, as well as I was like, yes, this was my goal for this month. And all throughout this month, I've been giving more. So that ended up working out. So eating out is going to get 30. And the more, just to be, completely transparent with you guys, the more I give, the more I receive. So that's just a little tidbit out there. If you're wanting to get some extra money, the more you give, the more you receive. Okay, miscellaneous envelope is going to get medicine and my lashes and my hair. Okay, so all that's going in here. So let's start with hair. Hair is getting 61. So 50, 61. And lashes will get 90. So 50, 70, 90. You can see why I'm not doing this anymore. Medicine will get 20. Okay, so in total, let's see here. In total, we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 171. Yes. So my hair appointment, I did look online. I did book it online. I pay once I get there, but it let me know the amount, and so that includes a tip for her, my hair trim and a tip. And so I do have my coins in here that I am going to put in my coin box when I'm done with the video, and then I keep receipts back here, and so I don't have many, but I will scan those into Fetch Rewards, which my link is down below if you want to get started with gaining points to trade them in for gift cards. Okay, we will move on to our saving challenges. So today I'm gonna put in 15 and 20. So let's go ahead and take this out. So I will go 10, 15, and 20, which gives us $35. So although next week I will be looking at April Paycheck 1, we'll still be in the month of March. So I will do these last 2 bubbles next week, Lord willing. We are almost done with this card. When we finish, we will have $135 saved. So in the saving challenge cards, we have 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 415, 16, 17, 18, $419 in here. this is a part of my cash savings at $2,500 I'm trying to save. This is a part of that. Next, we have our Rose Gold Saving Challenge binder. So with this challenge, I actually need to make change because the bank didn't have any more ones. So they gave me an extra 5. But I know I'm gonna need those ones. So I'm just going to make some change really quick. And I'm gonna do it in the February envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna take a 5 and put that there. And then today for March, we're going to put $20 in. So in our March envelope, we have 20, 40, 50, 60. And the last bubble is a 10, and we'll do that next week. I'm going to go ahead and color in the 20. And I'm gonna leave this out a little bit so that it can dry. And so we're done with our saving challenge stuffing. Okay, next up we will get into our 1 month ahead binder. And so we're gonna start with the rent envelope, and it is going to get $41. So 20, 40, and 1. And I feel like I might have messed up my breakdown. Like I think I was supposed to, I don't know. It should still work out, but we'll see. Because I feel like I'm supposed to have an extra 20 for the sinking fund. But we have 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 395, 96, 97, 98, 99. So $399 in rent. Next up, we have utilities combined, and it will get $4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Streaming apps are done. Health insurance is done. Cell phone will get 6. So 5 and 6 for 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43. Car insurance is going to get a 5 for 61. Subscriptions is done, or fully funded, I should say. Wi-Fi is going to get 6 for 5 and 6 for 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. And electricity will get $13. And 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. And that is it for our 1 month ahead binder. So that was $75 added to it. Okay guys, I'm gonna redo my miscellaneous envelope because I feel like I messed up my denominations. So I just need 151. So I'm gonna keep a 50. Well, 171 for, okay, 20 for medicine. And then I'm gonna put these back, and I'm gonna do 151 for beauty, and then the 20 for medicine. So I still end up with the 171. But I think that's the way I was supposed to do my denomination breakdown. So we'll see. Okay guys, so for our bills binder, we are going to put $980 in the rent envelope for May. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950, 970, 980. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is write on my little sticky notes here that this is for May 2025. So I'll put that here. That's for May, and then I know on top is for April, and I think, yeah, so that's where I messed up my denominations, was with the miscellaneous envelope. Okay, so let's stick this in here. It's a little thick, but it's almost time to take April out, so we'll be fine. And then let's stuff electricity for April. So that'll be the $200 for our April electricity bill. And then let's go to Apple Music. I believe that's what this is for. Yeah, and we'll put 13 for Apple. And I got rid of the trackers in all of my bill envelopes except for entertainment and streaming, just so I remember what they're for. And that is it for the bills binder. Okay, moving on to our sinking funds. I am going to forego writing on the envelope for this portion so that we can get through it a little bit quicker and get to our new releases. So I'm gonna have to remember to do this off camera. So birthdays will get a 10. And in birthdays, well, let's just go ahead and do it. I feel like I could do it fast. Let's go ahead and do it. Hopefully you guys don't mind. We have 200, 250, 260, 270. Because I'm like, usually when I say I'm gonna do it off camera, I don't. And I need these numbers so that I can, when it's time to close out my budget, I know how much money I put in my sinking funds. Wardrobe will get a 5 for 100, 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 109. I did decide to go ahead and keep stuffing in this envelope. I said I wasn't, but I'd rather have more funds than what I need than not enough. I plan on going shopping toward the end of this summer. Monthly savings will get a 5 for 150, 70, 80, 185. And so I'm about to pull from this envelope in about 2 weeks, because the first week of April is my goddaughter's birthday and my dad's birthday. Their birthdays are 2 days apart. Car maintenance will get 25 for 100, 2, 3, 400, 420, 425, 430, 431. And I'll get new trackers next month for April. Miscellaneous will get $2 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And my goddaughter will get $2. This is her long-term sinking fund. And she has 150 in the bank, 170, 190, 195, 96, 97, 198. And so I'm almost ready to put another placeholder in her envelope. Date night will get a 5 for 50, 55, and 60. And that is it for this binder. Vacation deposit, we're gonna stuff hopefully next week for our April stuffing. And let's move on to our low priority. Okay, so for our low priority, we will start with car registration is going to get $2. And we have 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, $66 in car registration. We got 2 for 66. I don't know about y'all, but I have been every day watching the Budget Mom's little clips. Well, she posts like 10-minute clips on YouTube of just like her doing her budget every morning, and I have been watching faithfully because she has really been inspiring me. Like how I told you guys, I'm in this space of like, hey, if it's not financially making sense, we're not doing it. 100, 20, 30, 40. That is pretty much happening because of her. Like, she has been really, what am I doing? Okay, I did it wrong. I'm like, what is going on here? But she has really been inspiring me to, take more notice of the finances. Where is money going? So if you haven't checked out her money, I think it's called Money Morning Routine videos. They are so inspiring. Holidays got 2 for 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We are at $30 for holidays. The goal is 100. So and then car tires will get $4 for a 100, 200, 220, 230, 231, 32, 33, 34, 35, 236 in car tires. So when I need to get some new ones, I got some money. Okay guys, so that is it for the stuffing. And I actually have to leave for my appointment. If you heard my phone, that was my phone going off. So you guys won't be able to tell, but I'm getting ready to leave for my appointment, and I'll be back to show you guys the new minimal releases. Okay y'all, so it is a few hours later and I'm back, and I'm just gonna go ahead and not waste any time and go through the products and things that are coming to the shop on the 28th, which is this coming up Friday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central, as well as show you guys the things that are restocking. So the first thing that I have to show you all from the minimal collection or the minimal release is going to be our $1,000 savings challenge card. So if you know, you guys see these every single week in my Rose Gold Saving Challenge binder. And I have some left over, a nice amount actually left over. So I figured, I did receive some requests maybe a couple months back to have these by themselves on sale. So these will be on sale for $3. This is a reusable card. This is a card that's going to get shipped to you. My recommendation always is to use wet erase markers because it just easily comes off when you need to reuse it. So again, this card is a part of the minimal release and it is blank on the back. It will come A6 hole punch for you, and again, use wet erase markers. Okay, next up we have some new icon stickers. So our first one will be the appointment stickers, and I have been wanting to make these for quite some time. It just took me a minute to get to it, but you have four rows of stickers with a total of 20 stickers each. And so your top row, you have 4 doctor appointment stickers, 4 dentist appointment stickers, 4 optometrist or eye appointment stickers, 4 therapy stickers. And this could be any kind of therapy. This could be mental health therapy, this could be physical therapy, any kind of therapy. And then you have some blanked appointment stickers down here. So you would put whatever the appointment is and then the time. And then of course you place the sticker on the date in your planner. So this is the first new icon sticker. And our next icon sticker is a travel sticker. And just to give you a reference of the sizing so you could see what that is looking like. So next up we have some travel icons. So, and I did already lift some of them up. If you see them lifting, I did that. But you have 5 cars that represent road trips. You have 5 planes that represent plane rides. You have 2 bus stickers, 3 suitcase stickers, 3 cruise ship stickers, and 2 train stickers. And this icon sheet will be $2, and the appointment icon sheet will be $2.50. Okay guys, so next up we have some new cash envelope labels in the color black. So I have the same labels as on the rose gold sheets that are currently available in the shop, just in the color black. So same labels, same font, same size, just in black. So this is your sheet A. And this one, as you can see, was a little messed up. So you guys know, any that I see that are messed up, those are mine. So this one is mine. And so yours is not gonna have the little bubbling there. But even so, the stickers are still completely usable. But this is your sheet A. Here is sheet B. And I did already use some, and you guys are gonna see those next. Sheet C. Sheet D. And these are $6.75. So our rose gold labels are $7.75 because they are more expensive to produce. They're like a rose gold foil, but the other regular colors, black, white, stuff like that, is a little less expensive. So these are $6.75. And our last new item that's coming to the shop and we'll be releasing on next Friday for our minimal release will be white cash envelopes in size A6. So as you can see, that is why I took off some of the black labels to put them on our envelopes. And so I will only have these in size A6. They're not coming in A7. And these envelopes will be $2.75, which is the price of all of our a la carte envelopes. And wanted to show you all what it looks like with some money on the inside. Okay guys, so those are all of our new products that are coming to the shop. Again, the $1,000 saving challenge card is really not new. I'm just making it a la carte. And so next, let's look at some imperfects. So first up, I have Imperfect Ebony Luxe A7 wallet. So with the Imperfect Ebony Luxe, the only issue that we were able to detect is, which is a big issue, I'm not minimizing it, it is a big issue, but the rings do not open. So everything else, you have your card slots, you have your pouch back here, you have your zipper pouch, everything else is functional, but the rings, they will not open. And so this will be on sale for $25. And our next imperfect item that's going live are the cash envelope tabbed. Okay, and so with these envelopes, and you're still going to get them in a set of 6, and not all of them have this issue, but we were able to find maybe a couple of the envelopes that did, and I'm going to see if I can show you guys here in the light what is imperfect about it. And I don't know, it's not really showing up here, it's not that noticeable, but basically why we have made these imperfect is because some of the envelopes have like little scratches on them and they're not completely sleek as far as the look of them. So if we were able to find some with some scratches, we just put it as imperfect, and it's not really showing up in this lighting here, but I could see it in my like dining room area. I could see the scratches, but they are very faint and the envelopes are still fully functional. There's no damage to them. They just have some scratches on them, and I didn't want to sell them for full price. So these will be on sale for $10 for all 6 envelopes. And lastly, we will look at our restocks, which we have 2 items restocking. So first will be our rose gold labels in sheet A. Try to get that shimmer. There it is, so you guys can see. I love these labels so much. They're so pretty. And so we've been out of stock of sheet A for maybe a couple months or a month and a half. So these are coming back in stock for you guys. And again, these labels are $7.75. And lastly, our A7 black envelopes are restocking. They have also been sold out. And so these will be restocking as well for $2.75. Okay guys, so these are all of our items that will be releasing on Friday, March 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. This will include the new items that are imperfect, and some items that are restocking. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below for me in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you if you made it to the end of the video, and I hope that you are doing well with your financial goals for the month of March. I will see you guys back next week to close out Paycheck 4 and get ready for the month of April. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. See you later. Bye.